Do you remember Joga, the bald man? He's here! So, Joga, he's quite big, yeah. Joga,
What do you think of the ToC so far?
how's the Tournament of Champions been?
Larger than life.
Well, it hasn't even really started yet, so how am I supposed to know?
Whoa! The printout talked.
You talk more?
And also, that's not Joga. That's not what Joga looks like. That's not right. This is like Joga looks like.
No, you look different.
Well, this is like an earlier version of Joga, okay? This is like, I don't know, the reboot, I guess.
This one is so much larger than you.
Yeah, it's very large.
Okay, how many of you saw this cardboard cutout at the Global Rounds this summer? Were like, why are these people obsessed with paper printed images of people? I was in Bangkok, we had like 4 of these. And we brought none of them to the truck.
Yeah, and I saw pictures of them in questionable situations.
Well, here's the thing, scholars. Google Photos is marvelous. You can set it to automatically recognize people and then share photos of those people with those people.
And every once in a while, I would get this notification, and it would just be a cardboard cutout of myself in Nha Trang or in Bangkok. Sometimes being used to like as a fan for other things. But now I'm back here at the Tournament of Champions. So there were all these different global rounds. I'm sure they all had their own memories. But which one was the best? I mean, that's what I really want to know.
Like, if you could have been at one of those Global Rounds, which one should you have attended?
Yeah, like which one was the best?
Dylan, facts don't care about your feelings. Well, the global round in Nha Trang was the best. There was a huge
Okay, if we're going by the criteria of sand, I think that the best global round was the Dubai global round.
Wait, why is your metric sand?
The second one, because it was bigger.
Better.
Wait, so there
Okay,
Yes.
the best global round was the only one with tolerable weather. It was Cape Town.
Well, I'm not really being able to get to a consensus here because the scholars don't agree. You all have different opinions. I think what you really need is someone from the outside who does not have bias, just like your debate judges, right?
The seniors understood.
The debates haven't even started yet. Wow. To maybe hear a presentation of the facts, about each of them, and then I can make a decision about which one was the best. Does that sound?
Since you weren't at any of them, that does make the most sense.
So you're asking us to have a debate in the opening ceremony. Should
Who's
we
staff
table
debate
some
showcase?
chairs?
Well, I don't know about a debate. I guess we could try that, but maybe each of you, maybe we do this like this. Somewhat like, I don't know, America's Got Talent style, since we're in the US. Each of you gets a turn, and you can present your case about why your favorite global round is the best. And once I've heard all that, I already heard from the scholars. They clearly don't agree. Then I'll make a decision. And we'll call it fair because you all had your same chance.
Maybe we could have all our future Global Rounds in whatever that place is.
Does that sound about right?
Works for me. Okay. Yeah.
However, it's going to be difficult to decide this by myself, so I think I need at least like a co-panel of judges, okay? So I will use Joga here, but if we can't agree and it's a tie, then how about we have 3, okay? Then at least we can't have a tie, and we'll have a consensus somehow, okay?
Yes.
And just to make it easy, how about we do things in chronological order? So we'll start at the beginning.
All right. Okay. We'll start at the beginning, which means that it's time for my favorite global round, which was the holiday special in December 2021. And of course, there's only one good way at the World Scholars Cup to present about these global rounds. In fact, after several years of having gone away, we finally reconvened over for the opening act. Yeah, but none of that matters. We were back in gear for a reconnected, reunited year. It's been a long season, a very long season. The world has been put to the test. But now looking back at this very long season, I think the holiday special was the best.
ToC, thank you for sharing. It's always hard to go first, but let's hear about the real Dubai Global Round next.
We gathered back together 1,500 strong and thought about what could possibly go wrong. We learned about the different types of awkwardness with the god of monitors of confidence.
Watering was limited to airplane food. The weather made us feel like we were barbecued.
But none of us got heat stroke because we had ACs and a theater with 3 big LEDs. It's been a long season, a very long season. The world has been put to the test. But now looking back at this very long season, I think the Dubai Globals was the best.
We all know you love Dubai anyway, so let's have Prague next.
Awesome time. We hid inside the Oria and stole a line. The god of health and safety gave us shocking news. But then we all went on a kosher river cruise.
But the cruise was crowded because the rain was too intense.
And the spike we had incited too much violence.
But we said to same-sex couples that it was okay. And Russia didn't send a single troop our way. It's been a long season, a very long season. The world hasn't looked to the test. But now, looking back at this very long season, I think the global was the best.
I admit that was a convincing case, but let's hear about the Chengdu Global Round.
Let's try and get a global round in China and Chengdu. Think about it. Watch this verse. Ready? Before the Chengdu Globals, the whole city shut down. So we had to leave.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah, but we rescheduled it for another city in China in Xiamen later that summer.
Chauncey, this is not about rounds that were canceled and rescheduled and aren't gonna happen.
Fine, well,
This is about rounds that clearly happened and were clearly the best. And the best round was the Bangkok Global. Everybody agree with me? In fact, the Bangkok round was bigger than we could have dreamed. We partnered with our favorite ever AVT. The theater was beautiful beyond compares. Just don't tell them I put in a few more chairs.
The traffic to the scavenge made the round a bore.
And we had too many scholars, they were split in 4.
But that means that the scholarships were all sublime, and the seafood on ice blew all of our minds. It's been a long season, a very long season. The world hasn't put to the test. But now looking back at this very long season, I think the Bangkok Globals was the best.
No, they really like it. All that traffic, I don't know. So how about next? Let's come back to the China Global Round in Xiamen.
Yeah, it's Xiamen, let's go! At the Xiamen Global Round, we had checked in, and someone from the city got COVID.
What, again?
Yeah, but we rescheduled it for
Chauncey,
January
Chauncey.
2023, and
We've been through this. We're talking about global rounds that happened and that were the best of them all. And some of them, even though they weren't the biggest, the global round in Natron was amazing. There was sand and an ocean. It was so great. In fact, the round in Natron was small but didn't fall short. Our only ever globals at an island resort. Many under our command, and I got buried underneath 10 pounds of sand.
Confusingly, the theater had infants inside, and you fell from a tree so hard you probably died.
But I survived in time for Yoda Pack's reveal, and we said hello scholars from the Ferris wheel. It's been a long season, a very long season. The world has been put to
okay? But
Hey, we've had longer. We've had longer. You should have been in Dubai.
Okay. But yeah, I think you've all made, you know, your cases. Wow, you're all crowding around.
We want to know the answer.
We have to know.
Obviously,
Natron was the
No,
best.
I think we all know. I think
How about
we
let's
all
try
know.
one more time, okay?
What do you guys think?
One more time, let's just see. How many of you thought the holiday special was the best? I don't know. How about the Dubai Globe Around? What about Daniel's favorite in Prague? And Sean and Chen, I guess those don't count.
China.
Bangkok!
Cape Town?
Natron?
Robert, I think you flattened out the scholars in the front. They're right there, all of them.
Across. We're the loudest.
All right,
They're the lowest you because you're right there.
well, I have considered everything that's been presented, okay? And I have conferred with the two co-panel judges, okay? And just like the debate showcases, I have come to a conclusion, okay? Because there can only be one winner. Okay? That's how the debate trees of the Globe Around trees work. But after all of this, the Globe Around from this season that was the best was none of them. Hear me out for a couple reasons, okay? One, I'm very self-centered. I was not in any of them, so how could they be my favorite, okay? And secondly, I think you've got it all wrong. You're looking back, okay? You're looking back at a strange couple of years. Really, now that everyone's back here together, I think the best Globe Around hasn't even happened yet because it's next year, because we should be looking ahead, not looking in the past, because the past has been kind of weird.
It's a hindsight.
So, I think we need to reframe the way we're looking about this. We need to be looking ahead. In fact, it's been a long while, a very long while since I've been part of something more. But now that I'm back, I am back with a smile. I can't wait to see what next year has in store.
You know, Joba, you do make a good point.
Of course I do.
We've had this season so far, and we've all had so much fun and so much, well, turmoil. But the next season is unwritten, so let's write it.
It's been a long season, and now we're all freezing. We made it to Yale warmly dressed. And now looking forward to the very next season.
I believe in this new season. We'll be breezing through end season. Every reason we can squeeze in to make these incoming sprees incredibly simple and easy. The disease will not impede assemblies across the season. Personal teas and theme release and make the 2020 season be the best.
I think that Natron Globals was the best.
We had too many scholars, they were splitting four. Seafood on ice blew all around my.
We had a TOM and we looked back in time. Are you ready, Daniel?